So here's a short story that for the millionth time proves the saying, once a cheater, always a cheater. And if you are foolish and weak enough to take them back, guess what? They will do it again, and you're going to even be more heartbroken and hurt. You got to cut them loose. And this young guy here, hopefully, is finally learning after enough pain. Titled, Cheat on Physically and Mentally Struggling to Move On. He says, I'm 21 years old, and I made a post about being cheated on and giving my girlfriend the benefit of the doubt. Well, that's stupid. Let's see how that worked out. Well, I deleted the story because you guys were giving me a reality check, and I was foolish enough not to listen. Long story short, she cheated on me drunk with a random guy and made clear intentions to do so that night by leaving my apartment and lying about where she was going. First paragraph. So he did a story. People told him to break up with her. He didn't want to listen. He didn't want to hear it. And guess what? She cheated on him again. I decided to give her a second chance. Smack. But she cheated on me again with a random guy she met at the gym. Dude, nobody feels bad for you anymore. I ended up breaking up with her after she finally confessed that she was snapping this new guy, claiming, after I cheated the first time, that I knew it was already over. Well, I'm glad I broke up with her then. And notice her excuse. She said, well, I knew we were already over, so, I just went and cheated again. During the month of us trying to work things out, I showed her I still cared and was putting in all the effort while she was snapping this new guy behind my back while she was saying that she loved me. This is prior to the breakup. She claims she needed time to love herself, but it already was rebounding with the second guy she met at the gym. I don't know how to feel. In my own head, I don't want to find some new girl because I'm not ready and I see no reason to. I value loyalty and steady relationship, and she clearly just values attention and instant gratification because she told me she's getting a lot of attention from gym guys. We haven't talked since. Well, that was the end of his... Oh, let me finish up. I've been seeing a therapist and trying to let time heal. I really want to move on, but it's hard for me. Do you guys have any advice on moving on? This is the same guy that posted his story initially, and people told him to break up with her because don't take her back. He deleted it because he didn't like what he heard, and now she cheated on him, and now he's back again saying, any advice for moving on? Yeah, the same advice as before. Don't get back with her. Stay broken up. Keep going to the gym. Keep exercising. Work on yourself. And when you're ready, then you can try relationships. But you need to dig deepest to find out why you're with someone that's like this and keep taking them back. Well, now to his update. Now let's see if he's really learned his lesson. It says, here's a follow-up from my post. After I broke up with her, I started seeing another girl. Let us call her L. Hey, okay, moving on. She basically had everything I wanted. 2 months. We did this 2 months post-breakup. Before I officially asked her out, my ex came back and got upset that I saw someone new. His cheating ex is mad at him for going out with somebody else, meanwhile she's innocent because she's a cheater. Mind you, this entire time she was still talking with the guy she cheated on me with. Apparently they cut it off because he wanted S-word favors that she wasn't interested in, although they apparently did everything but have sex. Dude, if you believe that, I got a bridge to sell you. No, I'm sure there's more going on there. Probably he was hooking up with other women, as guess what they probably do. Or he wanted to do some things in the bedroom that were probably a little painful for her, who knows. And obviously it didn't work out with this guy, now she wants this dude back. This is how it works. They stopped talking, and she wasn't talking to anyone else, and basically begged me for another chance. Begged for another chance. Of course. And do you think he learned his lesson? I unfortunately agreed. Smack. So this is now the second time you're taking her back. Not the first time. This is like a third chance. Dude, nobody feels bad for you. He's 21, obviously no experience. Nobody tell him... Well, actually, a lot of people were telling him reality. He didn't want to hear it. Let's see how this works out. I cut off the other girl. While we were dating again, she told me how much she hated the guy she cheated on me with and how remorseful she felt and how much she regrets the situation. I found her reflection to be sincere, so I did slowly start trusting her more. Smack! You're trusting a liar, a cheater, who's proven time and time again? Bro, again, I got a bridge to sell you. There are so many guys out there like this that have to learn the hard way. Guess what? Women can be great actresses. Well, over time, our relationship got worse because she essentially wanted my family to just get over her cheating already because it's not like she cheated on them, she said. She also claims that the text I sent her lashing out at her for cheating while we were broken up was as bad as the cheating itself. No, okay. So let me get this right in hoe logic here. She cheated on him, broke his trust, his loyalty twice. But him yelling at her for cheating on him was just as bad as the betrayal of her cheating on him in her mind. No accountability. And why do you think she's saying shit like this? Because she knows this dumbass took her back and will take her back no matter what she does. My friends and family kept saying they just needed more time to get over it, but she was too anxious to wait. Although she said she would wait, she did anything she could to show me she was unhappy with the decision. See? He takes her. First she's begging and pleading, but the second she's safe with him, the BS starts all over again. Why? Because she knows she can get away with anything, and she has no respect for him. I guarantee the other guy would put her in her place. Whether that be blowing up at minor arguments or flat out ignoring me at the gym while she laughed away with her other friends. She tried to show me that if she didn't get her way, she's going to be cold to me. Bro, have some self-respect. There are other women on the planet. What about that therapy you were talking about? I told her that stuff is honestly beyond my control, and all I can do is nudge them. Most didn't even want to hear from her at all. I tried showing that I loved her and cared about her regardless, but she told me she's always going to be unhappy. That's the most honest thing this woman said. I'm going to repeat it again. But she told me she's just always going to be unhappy. There's no making her happy. I bet you if this guy started treating her exactly the way that guy that she was cheating on with, all of a sudden she'd be drawn to this guy. The frustration builds up, and she eventually just breaks up with me. She can't take it anymore. This guy's just such a mangina to her. But actually, she did him a favor. I was upset because I generally did open my heart to her again. Smack! And how'd that work out for you? We had some sappy breakup again about us wanting to be friends and hoping the best for each other. You can't be friends. Fast forward in time, I see her at the gym with the guy she cheated on me with basically a week afterwards. I guarantee you, they've been seeing each other the whole time. Knows this girl can't be alone. She goes from one guy to the next. There's no time on her own. Most women are like this. I checked her Instagrams, and they're following each other again despite her flat out blocking him on everything prior. Before I leave the gym, I straight up asked her what she's doing, and she was extremely disrespectful towards me because he was literally the guy she cheated on me with to me. And to me, it shows that she didn't care about the cheating at all, and she was just saying that to make me feel better. Duh. Why are you following her and him on Instagram? Why are you going to the same gym as her? Yes, he shouldn't have to go to a different gym, but it's only hurting him more. He can't get over her if he keeps seeing her all the time. She told me it was the first time they ever talked whenever they saw each other at the gym while they were dating again, and she completely ignored him and distanced herself. Yeah, your nose is growing, Pinocchio. And he came up to her. They weren't just talking, they were laughing, showing each other their phones, and hanging out more often than someone who just previously hated them as she did. Yeah, she was claiming she hated this guy, but yet she's drawn to him. This is why you don't take advice from women about women. When women say they don't like you doing certain things, or they don't like a guy because he's a player and a jerk and all that, and yet they're fucking guys like that. I basically tell her that all that is a lie, and I don't trust her, and that she's extremely disrespectful and a liar, and I block her. Well, good, it's about time. I have a suspicion that the moment she said she was unhappy, they started talking again, but she'll never tell me the truth. Dude, the only truth she ever told you is that she'll never be happy. I just want to get over it again. I still stalk her Instagram on occasion. Smack! That's not getting over her, dude. I know they talk again, and seeing them together triggered me because I had to see them together a bit when we broke up the first time, and they immediately started talking. I just need affirmation and advice to move on again, because my head is spinning. I know I'm an idiot and have no respect for myself for taking her back. Thank you. Well, bro, you're broken up now, and that's good. You came here for advice, and a lot of people are, believe me, giving him a hard time in the comment section, and so let me give advice. You're young. You have your whole life ahead of you, okay? You've made lots of boneheaded mistakes up to this point. You're well aware of this by now. But that doesn't mean you have to keep making boneheaded mistakes. The first thing you can do is block her on all social media. Stop checking her Instagram. You're done with her. Consider her dead to you. Block her phone number. Block everything that can make you see what she's doing and all that. Next, change the gym. I know you think I shouldn't have to change the gym. Well, dude, for your own health, go to a different gym so you don't see her all the time. I don't know if you're in school with her and all that, and if you are, I'm not. Don't change your school, but just avoid her and move on. You said you were talking about therapy earlier. We'll go back with the therapy and dig deep with your shrink about why it is that you keep taking back someone that treats you like this, and understand your lack of low self-esteem and why it is you don't draw boundaries, why you don't have enough self-respect to keep someone like this in your life, and what it is about her that you're attracted to a girl like this, aside from probably her big tits and good ass and all that. That's what you need to work on. And hang out with people that generally care about you, your friends, your family. Focus on your hobbies and interests. Good, I'm glad you're hitting the gym. Keep doing it, but a different gym. And eventually, she's going to reach out because things aren't going to work out with this guy again. And she's going to beg and plead and promise she'll change. Don't fall for it. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Okay? And I don't want to hear I'm in love with her. She's not lovable, dude. Love yourself. Okay? And if you take her back again, don't come on Reddit again and complain because nobody wants to help you at this point. Because there's a point where, look, you need tough love. That's why you're here. And that's the only way it's going to get through your thick skull. Guys need tough love. That's why football coaches and other coaches of sports yell at their players because guys need to have that. That's just how we're wired, you know? So, bro, you can do it one step at a time and avoid her. And in the future with other girlfriends, act more like a fucking man. Act more self-respect. The reason she was cheating on you, aside from her being a scumbag, is she lost respect for you. Every time you took her back, she lost more and more respect for you. And you said yourself you were obviously having problems and fighting and arguing and stuff like that because she didn't respect you. Would you respect you if in that situation? No, of course not. So that's what I think, guys. So anyway, guys, once a cheater is a cheater, don't take them back. And if you do, guess what? You can expect something like this.